Mega news is about to land for Star Trek. Yep, it's Comic-Con all over again. Hey everyone, I'm Captain Jack and welcome back to Trek Central. In the last 2 weeks, we've received news that Star Trek will be at San Diego Comic-Con 2019. The event will feature panels for Discovery, Lower Decks, and of course a much anticipated Star Trek Picard series. So let's see what we might be learning this weekend. First off, mild apology, I have a bad voice at the moment in case I sound different. So last week we got the key art for the Star Trek Universe panel, which shows both the shot of the USS Enterprise meeting the USS Discovery and an obliterated planet in the background. Mysterious. This key art is similar to Discovery Season 2 promo art, but with a mix of new colours to add to the design. Speculation is high that this background planet is actually Romulus, with this key art showing Star Trek Discovery and Star Trek Picard, the two flagships of the new Star Trek slate. This would make sense as most art we have seen for Picard features a looming planet above, adding the idea that Picard is being weighed down by the destruction of said planet. Personally, I think this poster is beautiful, and we only have until July 20th to learn more. The team here at Trek Central are super excited about what is going to be shown off. Now of course, Star Trek Picard is a big show that will be talked about at Comic-Con by the CBS team. We've recently got a new poster for the show featuring Picard and his new number 1 overlooking his vineyard. I do like the fact he has a dog now. Additionally, we got another shot from Entertainment Weekly of Picard and the dog, this time facing towards us, and we get to see Jean-Luc in some of his civilian clothes. While we didn't make an individual video for this poster, it is very interesting. The shot of the planet lines up with both the trailer and the Star Trek Universe Kia, probably hinting at the destruction of Romulus and how it looms over Picard, almost like something is weighing him down in a sense. We know Picard's life has been radically altered by the dissolution of the Romulan Star Empire, so I expect we will learn more about that at the panel. Now we do know we're getting a full-on trailer at San Diego Comic-Con due to Hanelle Culpepper, the director for the first 2 episodes of the show, posting the following Instagram post, which states, "This is giving me thrills, and I was there. Can't wait for you guys to see the trailer, #Picard." You can see that Instagram post on screen now. Along with the trailer, at the Picard panel we'll also be receiving the full cast of the show, which are Sir Patrick Stewart, Alison Pill, Michelle Hurd, Evan Evagora, Isa Bryant, and Santiago Cabrera, as well as Harry Treadaway. Joining them on stage as well is the newly named showrunner Michael Chabon, as well as executive producers Alex Kurtzman, Akiva Goldsman, and Heather Caden. The Trek Central team have been hard at work predicting and theorising what we might see at this panel, because we're all wanting more news. As the Picard series is CBS's new frontier, we expect we're going to see a ton of information about the show at SDCC this year. Starting with a trailer which will most likely show off more of the setting and theme of the show, but most likely give us an idea of the plot, as we've not heard much about that yet, in terms of where we the viewers will be taken along with the crew. Along with that, the panel will feature the full cast of the show, so it's likely we'll learn more about their characters and get some details on them. I'm personally hoping for names and details to be confirmed, as rumours have been wild for a while now. I definitely hope we're getting a Romulan as part of the cast, as I think Evan Evagora would match that perfectly. We're also likely to be getting details on the exact time setting of the series. Our team member Dom thinks it could be 2402, while personally I don't think we're going to see an exact date just yet. Along with the time setting of the show, a release date for the series is likely to be revealed, as currently there is no date. We just know the series will air in late 2019, cutting it close a bit. Picard's new dog has been a hot focus on social media last week. Our writer Berg came up with a point that we might be seeing a deep bond between Jean-Luc and his dog. Maybe teaching him some old tricks, and even if the dog has an iconic name. Maybe one of the previous characters in Picard's life. The name badge of the dog is number 1, so maybe it's called Riker, or Data. Would be kind of funny and work as a throwback to the next gen. Now one interesting theory had, could the dog be a form of therapy for Picard? Maybe to help him overcome a form of guilt or maybe grief. We know he left Starfleet, an organisation that he put his entire adult life into, passing up family along the way. We'll have to wait and see if how this poor friend plays a role in the former Admiral's life. We know that Star Trek Discovery will be in attendance at the event with a panel. We know little about what will be discussed at this panel, however we may have an idea from what Michelle Paradise, co-showrunner of Star Trek Discovery Season 2, made last week. Michelle said in a tweet, "Get ready folks, Star Trek CBS will be at Comic-Con 1 week from today. We may have some things to say about Star Trek Discovery Season 3, or not, in which case we'll fill the time with a series of space-themed hiatus with courtesy of Sonequa Martin Green. It'll be a great treat either way." Hopefully we do get some more information about Season 3, but we'll have to wait and see. At the Star Trek Discovery panel there will be Sonequa Martin Green, with co-showrunners Alex Kurtzman and Michelle Paradise alongside executive producer Heather Caden. While we don't expect major news about Discovery at this year's Comic-Con, as the focus will be on the Picard series, it is worth noting that we might get some hints of what will happen in Season 3. Maybe a quick teaser of where our crews ended up, or what the new mission will be about. Trek Central's writing team came up with a few ideas of what we might see, including a teaser image or a very super short trailer showcasing what is going on. But this is a stretch, as Discovery Season 3 has not begun filming just yet. It is possible key art for Season 3 could be shown, but again, a long shot. One of our writers, Dom, summed it up like this: "It's unlikely to see much of Discovery Season 3 at this year's Comic-Con due to the fact not much production has gone into it yet. If we are going to see something, it'll most likely be a poster or key art for Season 3. If we don't, then details on the setting or theme for the season will be revealed by those present at the panel. We'll just have to wait and see for more." It should be noted, earlier Tig Notara was confirmed to be hosting a panel. Apparently not anymore, it looks like she might have dropped out from that, but details haven't been confirmed just yet. Now, we don't know much about Star Trek Lower Decks, so this will be the first time we fully understand what this show will be about. It is a bold new frontier for Star Trek, only previously being shown in the animated series back in 1973. The fact they're taking a new Star Trek animation stance is quite cool. We know that it's been greenlit for a second season already, and with Star Trek veteran Jonathan Frakes has enjoyed what he has seen so far. All we have is speculation at this point, so here we go. Our writer Berg predicts that we'll see a teaser for Star Trek Lower Decks, questions regarding its animation style will also hopefully be answered, and we'll see which of Starfleet's ships the series will follow, as well as what tone CBS is seeming to strike. Comedy can be a tough field to enter, and while shows like The Orville and movies like Galaxy Quest have done it well, an animated Trek series could really be fighting an uphill battle to begin with. We'll just have to see what tone they take in the show. Our writer Dom mentions that you'd like to see a trailer or teaser of the show, but thinks that we might instead see it at Star Trek Las Vegas, which is also later this month. We might also be seeing some key art and character reveals for Lower Decks, but we'll have to wait and see what is actually revealed at the panel. Now, even though we know about these 3 shows, we can still make predictions about what we want to be shown at SDCC, even if this is just a pipe dream, because we all love juicy predictions theories, right? Diving straight in, a big wish of ours will be the news of Star Trek series led by Anson Mount's Captain Christopher Pike. While I personally don't expect this to happen at Comic-Con, it would be worth watching what is said at the Discovery panel, as they're bound to talk about Season 2. Alex Kurtzman, the franchise boss, will also be present at the panel, so we should keep an eye on what he says. On the point of a Captain Pike show, while many want it to be announced right away, I feel it would most likely be announced at the upcoming Star Trek Las Vegas event rather than Comic-Con, so we'll have to wait and see. Short treks is something our writer Dom reminded me to mention, thanks Dom. So far we know that short treks are in production, with one presumably focusing on Ethan Peck's Spock and Rebecca Roman's number 1. Though details on how these are not confirmed yet, so maybe we'll get a hint of a short trek at Comic-Con. I sure hope we do. That's it for our predictions on Star Trek San Diego Comic-Con event. Maybe some of our predictions will be right, we'll just have to wait and see. If you want to keep up to date with the latest Star Trek news, especially this weekend, then make sure to subscribe to Trek Central, and of course, follow us on social media. I've been Captain Jack, thank you for watching today, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.